What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Back again with another Call of Dragons video. Today you're going to be witnessing history in the game. 6 of the strongest alliances are going at it in the biggest KVK to ever be made in Call of Dragons. As you can see right now, there is a lot of Staff of the Prophet play. Why is it happening right now? Team Echo is trying to stop Team EIS from building by using their building buff. As you can see, the staff is just going crazy. So to give you guys the context of this KVK, what is happening over here? So this right hand side is EIS. You got NTS teaming up with Echo and 25IW versus EIS, Rage and WB. As of right now, NTS decided to teleport and prevent EIS from efficiently using their building buff. I think EIS made a mistake of popping this buff in this choke point. So let's see if they're going to be able to clear this horde of NTS players. Now we go back to the left hand side over here. We have the Underdog, aka 25IW. Everyone wrote them off when the KVK started. People thought they were just going to be a walk in the park. But take a look at their numbers, guys. I think the Rage players are shaking in their boots right now. Will they be able to destroy this horde of IW players? We're about to find out. Now we go back to the right hand side. Oh, wait a minute. Echo is also here. Now EIS has to fight in a 2v1 situation. Will they be able to clear everybody? We're gonna find out. On the right hand side, the NTS ball just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Just take a look. More people teleporting in to put pressure on EIS, prevent them from using their building buff. I think this is one of the craziest staff play we have ever seen in this game. Echo is also putting pressure down here. Is WB gonna come and support EIS? I can see some Echo players trying to go downside. I think WB is also here, but we're gonna check it out in a little bit. But the staff play is just going crazy. Will EIS be able to stop these guys? This is gonna be so rough on them. I think they're gonna be using a lot of stamina just to clear the horde of Echo and NTS. We shift our attention down south to see what is happening over here. Rage and 25IW are still in a stare off. So let us see. We get back over here and Echo still teleporting in, trying to stop EIS from using the building buff. Will EIS be able to do something today? We're gonna find out. Oh, wait a minute. Who is this downside? Oh, we got WB coming in to support EIS. Looks like there is hope for EIS today. Let's see how this is gonna go down. More Echo players still showing up to stop the fight. EIS doing everything they can, just sending in, full sending. What is gonna happen here? Is WB gonna be able to support EIS? Will they be able to destroy the enemy as fast as possible and take advantage of the building buff? That's what we're about to find out. There are so many sad faces. The lag is just crazy. My screen is freezing. I wonder what it's like for people playing this KVK. I don't think they are even able to click on enemies. This is just crazy. This is rough. More Echo players incoming with the Staff of the Prophet. Nobody wants to give up. Who is gonna fall today? Who is going to fall? Who is gonna win this KVK? Comment down below. EIS and Echo hate each other so much. Let's see what's gonna happen to them today. Will they show respect to each other after this KVK comes to an end? We're about to find out. We move on to the downside and Rage does not want to push yet. They are playing smart. They don't want to go on the bridge, which is the smart play. But you know they have popped the building buff. So they have no choice but to go through. I think they are going to be melted on this bridge. Because look at the numbers of 25IW. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing it correct. This is just crazy numbers from a single alliance. So here comes Rage, pushing with everything. Full sending those infantry. Blink left, blink right, blink left, blink right. Are they gonna clear this horde? Let's find out. We got cavalry going in, going after those range units. Look at some of those range units running. We still have more people coming in with the staff of the prophet. This is crazy, guys. I think there is so much lag because the flowing cavalry is just not stopping. Let us go up top and see what's happening. Has EIS managed to clear these two alliances? Not yet. More people still coming. We got so many enemies coming in with the staff. WB is here. Echo is here. NTS is here. Oh, take a look at NTS with the smart play, trying to prevent EIS from coming out of the choke point. I think it was very bad for EIS to pop this building buff. They should have waited maybe one more tower, get to the ramp and then build the buff. It would have given them more room to refresh and move freely. But now they have put themselves in a predicament and I'm not sure they're gonna get out of it. Here comes more teleportation stuff from EIS and NTS. It's like they have unlimited stuff. They're still going in. Now Echo is pushing WB. The WB numbers is looking thin. What is happening to them today? Why are there very few WB over here? They should full send everyone and help EIS with the building buff. But looks like Echo is making light work of them. They're pushing WB down south. Pretty soon there will be many third faces going back. And take a look at this NTS ball. It is one of the most efficient ball in the game. 90% of alliances in Call of Dragons fight when they are spread out. And it makes them not very efficient. Because you have some people fighting while others are just standing and walking, pretending to be experts in micro. If you look at the NTS ball, it's like everyone is active. 95% of everyone in that ball is efficient and ready to shoot in a direction when given the direction to do so. So here comes Rage. They still can't get out of the choke point. 25 IW trying to make a name for themselves. Getting back up top here we have NTS. Still stopping EIS. Look at the EIS numbers just thinning down. They are refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. I think this is gonna like affect them later on in terms of infantry, what is it called, stamina. So here comes Echo. They push WB down, then they go back to EIS trying to prevent them from getting out of the choke point. This was a big mistake, popping the building buff over here. At least one of the tower is now fully built. Will they be able to build the next tower? Doesn't look like it. By the way, this is one of the craziest KVK in Call of Dragons history. Unfortunately, the matchmaking was a little bit weird because you have one team on one side and the other team on the other side. So you have Echo, who kind of like region locked 25 IW with NTS. So 25 IW did not have any fight until the final zone. They have a lot of elixir. Now the same thing also happened on the side of the EIS. They were also region locked by their allies. We have Rage and WB. So EIS did not have any fights. Today is their first time fighting a big fight in this KVK. And it's in the final zone. They have a lot of stamina. They have a lot of elixir. So I don't think this is going to affect them that much. The only problem is going to be the stamina on their infantry because they are having a tough time trying to clear NTS and Echo. So Rage is now getting serious over here. They are pushing through the bridge. They have no choice but to do it. They are fighting at a disadvantage because the enemy has just camped right in front there to prevent them from using their building buff. And they have the numbers. Throughout this KVK, everybody thought Echo and NTS and 25 IW were going to lose. But that's not the case, guys. 25W is showing some numbers. They are making a name for themselves. Rage is having a tough time trying to clear these low level players. They don't have a lot of power, but they have the numbers. Let us see how that's gonna play out for them. Rage is still trying whatever they can to stop this 25 IW, but it is not happening. This is crazy, guys. This is one of the craziest KVK in Call of Dragons history. Things are hot. I think people in Rage are like push, 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 push. but it's not possible because the bridge is blocked, so they can't really do much except take all the AoE damage. They are at a very difficult spot. Will they be able to push 25 IW? We're gonna find out. We are now 10 minutes in, which means Rage and EIS have lost 10 minutes of building buff, which is huge. That is equivalent to 1 tower, equivalent to about 1 hour of building. This is insane. A very smart strategic play from Team Echo. They are showing Team EIS how it's done. You know what? Rage and EIS haven't used their stuff yet, so let us not get ahead of ourselves, because Rage and EIS can pull off something later on. So I'm going to be waiting for that. When it happens, I'll record it and show it to you guys. Looks like Echo is managing to clear the WB over here. Not sure what is happening with WB. They are the only alliance that have given Echo a tough time this season in zone number 2. So let's see. Let's see how this is going to go down. Who do you think is going to win this KVK? Comment down below. This is crazy. EIS finally managing to clear some NTS, but their numbers is looking a little bit thin. Unless it is the structure of the map. Because they have to fight through the choke points and it's very, very difficult for them. I feel like they should have waited to build maybe 2 towers on top of this choke point just to get away from this ramp. It's really bringing them down. But I think they're going to learn their lesson for the future. So what else is happening here? Looks like the WB is getting cleared by Echo. This Echo is just on a whole nother level. They don't give up, they don't die, they don't want to sleep. You don't want to mess with them. Look at the WB trying to hold out as much as they can, but it looks like they are going to be sent back home. And EIS is going to have to fight in a 2v1 situation. How is that going to affect their stamina when the tips of the flags touch later on? It's going to be very difficult for them. We have 2 Krakens at the top. We got Humble Pie and we have Bebek something. They're just full sending infantry. How is that going to affect their stamina? You can just see their infantry pop out and then boom, they are annihilated by the NTS crazy ball. It is very efficient. EIS still haven't managed to get out of the choke point. This is going to be so tough for them. They want to get out and push to the Echo side, but NTS is also smart. Just sending in infantry in increments just to block the bridge and prevent them from getting out. This is a very smart play from Team Echo. Welcome to Call of Dragons, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest KVK in the game. These alliances hate each other. They didn't want to team up. People were calling it a Diplo win, but I didn't really see it because the Echo side is very powerful. You have Echo, aka the strongest alliance in the game. And then you have NTS, who recently merged with MM. MM is an alliance that plays like NTS. So NTS decided to pick the best players from MM. It's kind of like the NTS just got more efficient. So this is why people are having a tough time fighting NTS. If you really want to beat NTS, you need to play like them. Because they play like an organized unit. They play using the military system, they use the clock system. One moment, the war lead is like everyone focus 12 o'clock, and before you know it, 500 legions shooting at 12 o'clock. Which is why I say they are more efficient than all of the other alliances in the game, because of their formation. Everyone is close to each other. As soon as the leader makes a command, it's like the whole ball is 95% efficient. Now, if you take a look at EIS over here, you have some people in the front and some people behind. The people behind are not really doing anything. So to see the level of efficiency, you can see the whole NTS ball is red. So it shows that everybody in there is active and fighting. And then when you look at the others, you can see the enemies, but they are in white, which means they are not engaging. So we have like NTS ball, which is like 95% efficient versus the other ball formation, which is kind of like 60% efficient. Of course, the NTS ball is gonna wipe everybody off. So to beat them, you really need to play like them. You need to put yourself in a small ball and then just push at the same time. Everybody shooting, make sure you meet their level of efficiency. That is how you're gonna take them down. Otherwise, you're gonna get melted. As you can see over here, I also see the same thing with rage. You can see some of the players behind just waiting. Those guys in white, they are not really engaging. But if you look at the 25W, it's like they are 80% engaging. And then with the rage, they are about maybe 60% engaging. You can see by those guys in red versus the guys in white. This is how you measure attacking efficiency in the game, guys. Some alliances are just very good at doing it, and NTS is #1 in this department. They are very, very efficient. So here we go. Okay, some good performance from rage. Everyone is pushing. I can see more red action. Okay, looks like everyone is engaging. That is now 90% efficiency, which is great. That is what you want to see. Everybody just shooting at the same time. 25IW also trying to keep up. They have some people in the back who are just standing and chilling, but it looks like rage is putting in the pressure, sending in everyone. Everyone is engaging. This is good to see. Now this is real action. Big ups to rage for doing this. Everybody is active. The ball is now 95% efficient. They're sending in some infantry. Looks like there is so much lag. We're gonna go back up top and see what's happening over here. Okay, so we're gonna zoom out a little bit to see what is going on. So which ball is more efficient? By looking at the red, what is it called? The red icons. Okay, I can see the EIS is a little bit efficient. They are outnumbered. You have some people just chilling at the back, not really engaging. But the NTS also is pushing forward right now. They have more people shooting at the same time. I think they are all following the command. This is awesome. Echo also is on the left hand side. This is going to be tough for EIS. Look at the side faces going back. They are at a handicap. They need to clear these two different alliances. WB has left them. They have been, should I say, a little bit disappointing over here. I'm not trying to say they are bad alliance, but I think they didn't send everyone over here to try and help EIS. But we're going to see what happens at the end. This is just a small hiccup maybe. It's going to be a fight that's going to last for a day, give or take, or even 2 days. People are trying to go and get the dragon. Who is going to get it? Comment down below, guys. Okay, we got some Echo backing up. Just backing up because they have NTS trying to block the choke point. I think they are all on Discord trying to coordinate properly. Look at the EIS ball. Is it very active? I see a few red. Everything is still white. Let's zoom and see how they are moving in. Okay, so EIS is now trying to get out. I see NTS trying to push back a little bit. They want to split up EIS. That way Echo can also get some fun. Okay, the Echo ball is getting efficient. I can see everything turning red, which means everyone is active. Oh, someone found a teleportation spot. Who is this? Is it going to be a Kraken? We got Angry Jack. Looks like that's one of the Krakens. He's going to be full sending infantry. A lot. Look at the efficient NTS ball. The whole ball is almost red, which means everyone is active, shooting at the same time. That is what you want to see. You want everyone to go in the front and fight. Not people pretending to be gods of micro. You gotta go in and help your alliance teammates. Go in, get in the fight, increase your attacking efficiency. That's what you wanna see. This is one of the coolest fights ever, guys. There is so much going on. Rage over here is still trying to clear 25 IW. Like, how many numbers do they have here? This is insane, guys. This is some crazy KVK. I wonder what it's gonna be like when the flags are touching. It's gonna be interesting. I think I'm going to let you guys enjoy the remainder of the show. Let me know what you thought of this fight. Who do you think is going to win? Comment down below. Do you guys want to see more videos like this? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. Until then, enjoy the show.